Good morning, John Adamson with Seeking Light. Enjoying some coffee by a Kroger's. I don't know if you have Kroger's where you are, but they're a fairly large grocery store chain. After dropping off my daughter from work, she's working two 12-hour shifts in a row, and first day she drove herself, second day she's pretty dog tired. So I took the early morning trip to bring her, and I have to come back this way later on anyway. Interesting couple weeks in the news. Several news sources reporting individuals dying, young people. There's a 27-year-old anchor woman for a news organization in Minnesota just died. No details on the death. Just died, but she was known for being incredibly energetic, which would seem to indicate that she had decent stamina already, or at least normal. And then this is perhaps even more concerning situation. 37-year-old world-class mountain biker, 37 from Scotland, just won a championship there several days ago and then died several days later from a heart attack. And what was the other story that I'd heard? There's another one where a young person had died. What's interesting is I would encourage you to follow this guy by the name of Dr. John Campbell. John is... I'm guessing in his early 70s. He is a nurse educator. He's from Great Britain, so he's got a nice, pleasant British accent to listen to. And he's been following all the data related to a certain medication that's been promoted since the beginning of the pandemic. And one of the things that the data is showing in Great Britain is that the percentage of deaths amongst young people has spiked since that time, since the pandemic and since the initiation of a certain medication. And the numbers continue to spike, so they have not fallen off, even though technically, I don't know if this is true in other countries, but we have reached herd immunity from the general danger of this particular disease we're talking about. So is there a coincidence? I don't think so. I think too much timing, too much significant demonstration of early deaths of individuals to say that it's just a coincidence that this is happening. That normally young people are dying suddenly without evidence of significant comorbidities. Now, could this 27-year-old anchor have had something going on that we don't know that just won't be disclosed? Sure. But she was perfectly normal until she died. Could this mountain biker have had something going on? He just won a mountain biking race. The guy was obviously in incredible shape. Now, let's say that the trauma from the race did him in, as Eliza Doolittle would say in My Fair Lady. So suppose that did him in. The expectation would be he would die during or shortly after the race, not several days later. Could he have torn a vessel that led to some internal bleeding? Could he have been on performance-enhancing drugs that caused his demise? Perhaps. But when you have a lot of data, then again, I would urge you to follow John Campbell and check out his video from 2 days ago, I think it is, where he's talking about excessive deaths. He doesn't name it, but Dr. Campbell, who is himself he's received that certain medication. He's advocated in general that certain populations get it, but has been very vocal about his concerns. And he's actually interviewed people that have been injured from that certain medication. Another, actually, mountain biker, world-class mountain biker, who now has a condition where his heart races for no reason, and he has not been able to train or compete in months and months because of getting a single dose of that medication, which shall not be named or questioned. You do understand that, right? You cannot question it. If you do, you're a conspiracy theorist. How dare you? People smarter than you came up with that. So anyway, that's the concern. I believe we're reaping the whirlwind, so to speak. Am I combining metaphors there? I can't remember. I have a tendency to do that sometimes, combine metaphors or sayings, and I think, oh, that doesn't sound quite right. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. To me, it feels like it should be a Thursday, but it is a Wednesday. It is hump day, and going to be a busy day in general. Bringing the dog to the vet, going to look hopefully at a car later today. All sorts of excitement. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I don't have a Bible with me, unfortunately. The vehicle I took, forgot, didn't have a Bible. So no Bible study, at least that we can share. But Bible time for me. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless.